Hello from the middle of nowhere. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Samantha Jones and today we are taking a road trip 3 hours out of the city, past Peterborough to Silent Lake to see all the gorgeous foliage. So let's hop back in the car and I'll see you there. So I kind of just have to show you some of these views that we're coming across. It's definitely making the drive go by much quicker. Is so enjoyable, like just your entire body just relaxes, like yeah. I am such a little tourist right now. This is so fun. Oh man, the leaves coming up here. I don't think I've ever enjoyed a ride so much, like a drive so much. So let's just keep seeing what Canada has to offer. I'm going in. We saw this incredible bit of lake, I guess, coming up. Still on our way to the park, but I really wanted to stop and pull over and show you guys this. Okay, it looks a little better from the road, not gonna lie. I'm gonna hop over. There you go. Kawarthas Lake. So good. There's all these cute little inn spots that you can come for some R&R. Yearly, open yearly it says, so checked it out, looks pretty nice, reasonable rates. I bet this area is just full of stuff like this. Now this is what you call a wonderful fall drive. We're trying to find a unique kind of gift shop. So we're stopping and trying to find some that are open. This butterfly gate is actually really cute. Let's see what's in here. Apparently, Richard was just saying this is how Roots started. As like cottage wear that you could find on a side road in the middle of nowhere. I mean the country. I mean, you know, honestly, where we exactly are. Barrel seats. This definitely reminds me of home. With all the woodworking stuff and everything, and the lady running the store, you can just tell this is her passion, seeing all the tourists. Okay guys, we made it to Silent Lake. It is actually really gorgeous out here. I think that's the best car ride I have ever had. With the foliage and everything, all the leaves, like, man, nature is incredible. Like you know it's incredible, and then you're reminded, and just words cannot describe how beautiful that was coming up. Did not feel like 3 hours at all. But now we're going to go explore the trails and, you know, enjoy the simple life. Remember that out here, fun is just, you know, swimming in the lake, renting a canoe, going on a kayak trip, going to the general store and getting some fresh made maple syrup or honey or whatever, right? So let's enjoy the day together and go on this beautiful nature adventure. Wow. I love seeing new places in Ontario. This is breathtaking. Wow. It so reminds me of BC. What do you think?
It's beautiful.
Yeah, isn't it?
Like, why now? I guess it's reinforcing my ideal to get a cottage.
Okay, venturing on our first trail. I guess the trails go all around the lake. It's just so nice to see people enjoying. That's one of the best things my mom taught me, was just embrace the elements. I don't think, maybe up here.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Smells wonderful. This is just so incredibly renewing. Like, it's like you almost forget what trees look like real trees in nature, not just like the dog parks. Yeah, this is a photographer's dream out here. And I almost forgot, it's good old one glove vlogging season. So did we hit a dead end already?
Honey?
Not the way?
Not a trail.
Okay. So, if you haven't been to Canada in the fall, it's way different. Just for the colors alone, it's so stimulating, but relaxing at the same time. That was a big hill. And just, it smells like leaves. Yeah, it smells like fall, like fresh and crisp, but like earthy. There's cabins here too that you can rent apparently. Look. If that's an entire cabin that you can rent,
Yes.
I might be here for it. They're big.
Propane heated.
Yeah. Okay, let's hit this trail. Into the woods. Spooky season has arrived.
On their website, they show them inside.
What stunning beauty. This is kind of cool. I don't think I've seen fungi like this on a tree before. They're so big. They look like clams. So cool. Hello, tree. It's a great spot to slow down. I think I'm also gonna try grounding for a bit. Yeah, no more of this, like, there's sticks. But like, no, just, it's like going in a cold shower. Like, you know you're gonna feel better after, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
I got the tattoos to match the colors.
So fun. Okay, see? I'm doing it. That's just it. Like, I'm reading this book right now, and it just says, like, you know, shake things up, try something new, but also, like, work on your craft, work on your brand. Like you can always be learning something. So I'm really taking that into account lately. And yeah, 2023 is going to be something incredible. Just saying, the leaves make it nice and soft. This is like totally renewing and refreshing. Like, I'm impressed with myself right now. Oh, don't mind if I do capture some cinematic light through the trees for you. I think we're gonna have to make a pile of leaves to jump in. It's a little warmer in the forest. However, finding all these different kind of leaves with all the detail on them, I might have to keep this one. It's neat. You'll be going through this kind of beige, orange, yellow sea of leaves, and then you'll see a pop of color or a leaf that stands out. And getting inspired in a forest like this just kind of reminds me of, you know, the basics, details and simplicity. I was just asking the question of, could we have like fancy firewood and it would smell better? So what kind of log would this expensive log be? Like a cedar log or something?
Cedar, maple.
Interesting. Yep, I think barefoot walks in the forest is definitely my new thing. Yay. With reading today's chapter in Never Eat Alone by Keith Ferrazzi, if I'm saying it right, was I gonna say? Yeah, he said like fine-tuning your brand. Like, what do people think of when they think of your brand, when they think of you, and think of words that describe you, that kind of thing. So with this vlog, I try to bring you like different experiences, of course a bit of travel, and just fun life stuff, you know, and of course what you came for: bikini, big boobs, whatever. Look at this one. This is like a fire leaf. That's so cool. I'm just like collecting leaves in my pocket like a nerd. I blame the glasses. Pocahontas moment. Just standing still in the forest, listening to the breeze and the trees. This is the most comfortable thing to step on. Moss, I guess. I like it. I think this should be mandatory before all family dinners. Go clear your energy. Go clear your mind. And of course, enjoy. Trying to perhaps find a spot to quickly just even snap a few shots for OF. But you gotta be careful. You have to have a certain flyness and discretion when you do these kind of things. It's hard to know exactly how many people are in the park right now, too. Being a Canadian Thanksgiving, you want to believe you're here all by yourself. Oh, I think I can see the lake picking out, too. Look what I found, guys. Natural quartz. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Wow. Look how squishy this log is. Well, that was perfect timing. See, you gotta have a certain finesse about doing that kind of stuff. But anyways, we also found some quartz, some natural quartz, which Richard mentioned. He's like, oh my gosh, do you think people at the rock stores just come and seek out these beautiful quartz crystals and then charge like $200 for them? We're on to. Before heading back and eventually getting to a family dinner, I would like to know the view from the top of this hill. I bet it's going to be great.
Right now we're at the start of the Canadian Shield, which occupies about 60% of Canada. It's a lot of forest, rocks, mountains, lake, rivers. This is where it becomes the Canadian Shield as opposed to the St. Lawrence Seaway Shield, which is around the Great Lakes like Lake Ontario, St. Lawrence Seaway. So it's a change of topography for sure.
Cool. I'm having a hard time retaining all that information, but I think it's pretty neat. So I thought, let me know if you guys want more factoids added into the vlogs. I think it'll make me sound smarter. I am working on all that stuff. I'm joining the Toastmasters Club. So stay tuned for some more mind-stimulating vlogs. It's got more twists and turns, up and down. You don't know what's behind the bend.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. There's more like actual forest mulch around to kind of step in, and it just feels like more dense.
And then there's more places to go off the beaten trail. Like if you had time, you can bring a blanket and have a picnic.
Oh, I'm already thinking like, oh, what if we were in the forest at like 7 in the morning and had the whole time to go around? And Yeah, it would just even be that much more of a
Or
full
rent
experience.
a cabin and at 6 get up and go in the forest for sunrise.
I love this. Just a little bit off the trail, and we're just gonna have our lunch right here. Just sit and powwow. Like, what more do you want? Seriously, a forest walk, a family dinner. This is bliss. Really, that's all? You just practice? You practice not saying like
Practice.
and
Yeah.
I was just mentioning I saw a podcast recently with Khloe Kardashian, and she spoke so beautifully without using like or ums. I'm like, okay, that's why I want to do the Toastmasters. If I can just fine tune that a little bit. But
It's just practice. I mean, you start rehearsing your speech when you have to do one or when you have a presentation and get rid of the ums and the ands and the does and stop being repetitive. Best strategy is go directly to your point and explain the point as opposed to trying to explain and then have a point at the end and people miss what you're heading to.
I'll need to practice that. Someone I recently met, even, they're like, and the point is.
That's right. You shouldn't say that. You should say, for example, today was a nice day. That's the point. Then you say because it was the weather was perfect, the colors were nice, the breeze was perfect, it was quiet, as opposed to reversing it. Then people will say, "What are these trying to get to?"
You're right. That's a good simple start.
Yeah.
Very good.
This reminds me of the song California Dreaming. The leaves were falling.
Nice.
It's a song about autumn.
I'm appreciating it so much more that I went away.
Pardon me?
I'm appreciating fall that I went away. Like, if you hate a season, try skipping one, then come back.
Mm-hmm. The prairies, Winnipeg, Alberta, they don't really have a fall. One day it's plus 20, next day it's minus 20.
Winnipeg for sure.
Oh yeah.
Why is this so much fun? Seriously, like, I'm like literally having a blast. Really do this. I just gotta do it. All I gotta do is make the sauce. It's gonna be one of those things where I get the ingredients and then make it. It's like, oh, okay. I see now. People are kind of looking at us funny.
Well, yeah, I don't care really.
Yeah.
And we're having fun, and this is, to me, what's the point of eating by the beach today? I mean, if this was full of mosquitoes and there was no mosquitoes there, and it was 90 degrees and you wanted to be in a bathing suit and go in and out of the water, okay.
This is quieter. This is more connecting.
Exactly.
People are loud out there.
Having the forest ground on yourself. And
You're right. They're like ski poles.
yeah, like why pay for a ski pole? I mean, take a branch like that and polish it up and clean it up at home, and you got your walking stick. Warm. By the way, if your place gets cold, I still have your heater.
I might need it because I'm even thinking about all these plants that I have now. Like, I literally have like 50 plants at my spot. Like, you haven't seen. Yeah.
Yeah, you need and the lights, but that's definitely the warmth.
Got a few more lights. I just don't know if they'll get too cold by the window, and I don't have anywhere else to put them.
They're not at a corner unit either, so but at least you face south.
Rarely do you get to experience this kind of quiet. Like you can shut the balcony door and it can be quiet in your condo, but it's not like this.
No, no. And my street is even more busier. You can think you're meditating, but you can still hear the buses and you can still hear the motorcycles and the people. And I'm already on the 10th floor. I could imagine if you were lower.
Yeah.
More BDSM shops.
The online workshops, yeah. A couple of those. I like it just for psychology. Even like general psychology. It's fascinating. I have such a thirst for knowledge these days. Like I have such a thirst for knowledge these days. Like I just want to get business books and learn that it's like fitting in the time and deciding what you want to focus on.
That book about the brain and about mushrooms is so informative.
Oh, nice. Like
Oyster mushrooms are good for your skin. So, so when you see oyster mushrooms and you're worried about your skin, you get that. Maitake for sugar level and high blood pressure.
Nice. Oh yeah, mushrooms are so healing. Like even the non-psychoactive kind. Reishi, chaga, lion's mane.
Lion's mane is very good.
Cordyceps, yeah. I have to capture these yellow trees again before we leave.
Oh yeah, just look at them.
Yeah. It's like being in art. It's so cool. We also have this very faint and cool, almost freezing mist coming down. It's neat. Okay, we almost got lost in the forest. Thank goodness for that. You know what? And I don't feel so bad because I see everyone else doing social media stuff. So, hey, there you go. I'm not so vain after all. But yeah, definitely curious what these cabins look like. And now you know that you can come here for a short time or a long time or just a relaxing time. So with that, the beautiful rain, the elements, happy thanks living, and I will see you on the next adventure. Bye. This property is insane.